Yes, my people. You see, whenever you see me in this badge, it means that Minia bread, my eyes are red. Whenever you see me with the blue color and the badge, means that Minia bread, my eyes are red. Look, let me tell you something. Please subscribe first of all. Click on that subscription button, and on that, how do you call it, alarm bell, on that bell, I'm told it's a bell, so that in case we are live or there's any breaking news or exclusive news, you'll be first to be notified. Don't be late in receiving update from us. Please, on that notification bell, it's very important, and send us your comment. I want to hear from you. We've been trying our best to answer your comments, so continue to send us your comments. We want to be hearing from you. And now let's go to the news. Listen to me. This international break has taught me many things. I have learned many things in this international break. Right now, out of the 26 players we have in camp as a squad for this season, is it 26 or 27? 14 were called for international duty. 14 out of the 26 or 27 were called to international duty. 10 is on rehabilitation or treatment. 10 out of that. Add the 10 to the 14 that were called for international duty in their various countries. How many is that? 10 plus 14, that's 24. 24. So what that means is that, assuming we have all our players fit, all the 10 that are on the medical treatment and rehabilitation, assuming they were fit, they would have equally been called to the national duty. You can just imagine how many teams out there have as much as 14 players called to the national team. Go check your club. If you're a Man United fan, check how many of your players were called for national duty. If you're an Arsenal fan, go and check. Liverpool fans, go and check. Remember, Chelsea have about 10 players that are currently under treatment. Then 14 of our players are called for national duty, for international duty. For the past 1.5 weeks, they've been with their national teams playing. You need to ask yourself as a Chelsea fan, the squad that we have, are they capable of achieving something great? The answer is yes. The squad we have, are they capable of winning trophies? The answer is yes. The squad we have, are they capable of getting to the top of the league table? The answer is yes. The squad we have, are they able to qualify us for next season Champions League? The answer is yes. Or European football next season? The answer is yes, 100%. They are capable. They are capable, the squad we have. Yeah, I am pretty sure, I am 100% sure that the squad we have every potential to qualify us for European football next season. In fact, not just European football, Champions League next season. I am very certain on that. From our defense to our attack, we have the men that are capable. Why am I saying this? If we have 14 of our players on international duty, 10 are in the medical room for treatment, that means how many are left? 2 or 3? I'm not too sure on that. Either 2 or 3. Look, I have heard a lot of criticism, including myself. I criticize the squad. But before we return back from international duty, before the players begin to return back this week, because from Tuesday, they should be coming back from Tuesday. Some of them still have a game to play on Tuesday, Monday and Tuesday. Today, Monday and Tuesday, most of them still have games to play. Before they come back, I expect our coaches, our technical department to begin to strategize. I expect them to begin to change their formation. We already got a hint that they want to change the formation. Yes, they have to re-strategize. The international break came at the right time for Chelsea. And so we coming back on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday to prepare for Sunday's game. Sunday's match is like a cup, cup game. I see the match against Bournemouth like a cup game. I don't know how you see it, but I'm seeing the match on Sunday against Bournemouth like a final of a cup game, like a competition that is a final, because it's a must-win for Chelsea. It is. The players we have on international duty, let me mention their name for you. 14 Chelsea players called up for international duty. Let me mention their names for you quickly. The first international break of the 2023-2024 season is set here. 14 players. Okay, let me go to their names quickly. Some of them are going to participate in the World Cup qualifier, 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers, some AFCON, African Cup of Nations qualifiers, some European Cup of Nations qualifiers, and then under 20 Euros qualifiers and more. Now, this is a full list. Senior level, those who are called for the senior level, not the under 20 Euros qualifiers. Senior level: Enzo Fernandez, Argentina; Moise Caicedo, Ecuador; Nicolas Jackson, Senegal; Ben Chilwell, Conor Gallagher, Levi Colwill. All these are England call-ups. You can just imagine. Ben Chilwell, 1. Conor Gallagher, 2. Levi Colwill, 3. All got the England call-up. And these are players that we claim they are not performing well for us. These are players that we are on their nerves. There is something wrong with our system we are playing, not the players. There is something wrong fundamentally with our system of play. It is not the players. If we have Enzo Fernandez called to the Argentina national team, and he played against Moise Caicedo. I watched it. He played. Moise Caicedo played a game. Nicolas Jackson played for Senegal. Ben Chilwell, Conor Gallagher, Levi Colwill. They were all called for England team. Now, let's move forward. Axel Disasi was called into France national team. Ian Maatsen, Netherlands. That's Axel Disasi, France. Take note of that. Ian Maatsen, Netherlands. George Petrovic, Serbia. Mikhailo Modric, Ukraine. And I'll come back to Mikhailo Modric in a few minutes. Those who were called to participate in the Under-21 Championship qualifiers: Noni Madueke, Cole Palmer, these two for England. That means that in all, England call up 5 Chelsea players. 5 Chelsea players. What are we talking about here? Malo Gusto and Leslie Ogochukwu were called to the France Under-21 squad to participate in the European Championship qualifiers. You can just imagine. In all, 14 players. 14. If Nkuku was to be fit, Nkuku would have been called. Yes, I know. Reece James, he would have been called. The whole 10 that is on medical treatment right now, they would have been called if they were to be fit. Now, if you think I am wrong, message me. I want to hear from you in that comment section. I want to hear from you in that comment section. There's one particular player that has received so much criticism. Even yesterday and today, a lot of people are bashing him. Till now, it's Modric. And I made it clear that I will get back to him. Modric. Mikhailo Modric, the Ukrainian. He played a game yesterday against England. And based on his performance, there was so much criticism. And guess what? Those who are criticizing him most, that are Chelsea fans, some of them, majority of them are from the UK. Some are in UK. And the first question that they should ask themselves is their own national team, the performance of their own players. The performance of their own players in that game. But they can find a reason to criticize a player that is not a British. That is one funny thing about Premier League. When they were sitting there and their coach can call Harry Maguire to play. Harry Maguire that has not been playing for Manchester United. Sometimes you come on 5 minutes, 3 minutes. He was called to the national team to perform when there are players that are fit, that have been playing 90 minutes. that are supposed to be called to the England squad. The same people had the guts to talk about Modric. Okay, the question is, how many minutes did our gaffer, our coach, gives Modric to play? Since we started this league this season, has he ever started a game and played 90 minutes? I could remember he coming in, 10 minutes, 7 minutes to the end of the game. How do we expect the player to be at his peak? I would advise that we tone down a little on players like Modric. Otherwise, Chelsea fans, listen carefully. We need to tone down a little bit on some of these players, especially like Modric. Otherwise, we are going to be making another big mistake. You remember Kevin De Bruyne? Similar position. Chelsea, we are not learning any lesson. We are not learning any lesson. Kevin De Bruyne. Do you remember Kevin De Bruyne? Yes. Similar positions. Mo Salah, Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah didn't just run to get to, Liverpool today. Mohamed Salah was a Chelsea player. I remember when Jose Mourinho signed him. Mo Salah, I remember very well. Similar position. I remember very well Cuadrado, Juventus. I remember very well. You want me to continue to mention their names? Do we want to waste this guy's talent as we wasted, or we want to continue criticizing until the authorities, the owners of the club, they will now begin to say, okay, even the fans are not in favor of the guy, let's sell him out, and they will now sell him out even to our rivals. Tomorrow he'll come back to hunt us. Today, Kevin De Bruyne, one of the best midfielders around the world. One of the best, he has been consistent for Manchester City in the last 5 years. Kevin De Bruyne has been consistent for Manchester City in the last 5 years. He played a major role in all the caps they took so far under Pep Guardiola. He has been a key player in Manchester City squad. Mohamed Salah has been a key player in that Liverpool squad. Mohamed Salah has been a very key player. Till tomorrow, why the Saudis came with how much? Is it 150 million pounds? Liverpool said they are not selling. He said it's not for sale, untouchable. Chelsea fans, please, let's tone down a little on Modric. Let's allow him to gain his level back. The Modric that we paid so much money for, over 60 million for, let's allow him. The coaches they are watching him in training. They are monitoring him in training. And I also plead or advise, if they are hearing me, or that's if they are hearing me, they need to give him the opportunity to play. That is why my team lineup that I presented to you the day before yesterday, I made it very clear. Modric should start that game. I would love to see Modric to start in that game. Yes, I would love to see Modric to start. Well, let me leave you here. Like I told you, the whole of this week until Bournemouth match, we'll be digesting into the players individually. We'll be talking more. I may come your way again later tonight, or if not, by the time you are up tomorrow morning, you'll soon hear from me. Shalom and peace.